Hello guys, Stone here. Today I'm going to give you my top 15 reasons why you should not buy the Note 7. And don't get me wrong, it is the best phone at the market right now. And it's not that I don't want you to have the best phone on the market. It's just because Samsung has to learn, and it has to learn the hard way. Now, reason number one. Kaboom! Maybe you heard, maybe you didn't. The Samsung Galaxy Note 7 has an exploding battery. Now, Samsung claims that something like your chance is 20 in a million, something like that, to get an exploding battery. But do you want to take the chance? Now, the second reason why you shouldn't buy that phone is the battery life. Now, although the battery is 500 milliamp hours bigger than the Note 5, the battery life is not better. There are a lot of reasons of why the battery life is not better, and there comes my third reason: Snapdragon 820. Now, in case you've watched all the coverage of the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, which comes with Exynos version and Snapdragon 820 version, well, guess what? The Exynos version is more stable and it offers better battery life. It doesn't overheat like the Snapdragon 820, therefore it drains less battery. So if you're in the US, you're screwed with the Snapdragon 820. Which brings our 1, 2, 3, 4th reason, and that's 4 gigs of RAM. Now, the Note line has always been about top of the line specifications, and 4 gigs of RAM is not top of the line specifications. OnePlus 3, Xiaomi Mi 5, Asus laser phone or whatever it is, Zenfone Deluxe, Le Echo, Le TV, something, they've got all 6 gigs of RAM. And with your precious Note 5, Note 7, Note 7, I'm looking at my Note 5, I'm filming with the Note 5 at the moment, and I imagine that it's Note 7. Anyway, it looks the same. Now, you haven't got top of the line specs anymore, only 4 gigs of RAM. And I know what you're gonna say: yes, 4 gigs of RAM are enough, blah blah blah. Well, guess what? The new update of Facebook is gonna take 1 gig of your RAM. So what you gonna do after that? Which brings me to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth reason, which is no UFS storage. Which means that, as you, oops, I dropped my S Pen. Now, as you already noticed, or maybe you didn't, Samsung released a new format of memory cards called UFS, Ultra Fast Storage or something like that, last month. The new memory card is up to 20 times faster than the currently fastest micro SD card. And now, why Samsung didn't put this in that Note 7? Well, so they can have some more room for improvement for next year. And on top of that, you've got only 64 gigs of RAM. I'm saying only because the already mentioned phones has already got 128 gigs of storage. Now, again, you're not having top of the line specs over here. And I know what you're gonna say, which brings to my 6th reason: the hybrid SIM micro SD slot. Now, if you're using the single SIM variant, you've got one slot for the SIM card, one slot for the memory card, and that's alright. But if you wanna get the dual SIM version, you get dual SIMs or one SIM, one memory card. You can't have everything in one place. Why? Because Samsung did this bullshit hybrid slot. I mean, come on guys, this one here, look at that. Yumi, London, $60 phone. It has 2 SIM card slots and 1 micro SD card slot. Why Samsung didn't do that? Who knows? But we were screwed. 7th reason: no root and kernels. I've double checked the root. Some models already have root, some don't have root. Now, why do you need root in the first place? Of course, to debloat your phone. Did you know that on every single bloat application, Samsung or the carrier is making $1 per installation, which means that if you've got 10 bloatware apps, Samsung is making $10. If they sell 1 million phones, that's $10 million just for installing the bullshit bloatware. Why you need root? You need root to debolt your phone. When I got my Note 5, I uninstalled 150 different packages, including some applications, which were draining my battery. That's why I'm getting better battery now, and that's why you're not gonna get better battery out of the Note 7, because if you don't have root, you can't uninstall that crap. Also, one more thing, no kernels at the moment. Yes, because of locked bootloader, no root, of course you're not gonna get kernels. Why do you need kernels? Well, when I got my phone, it was overheating a little bit and it was freezing from time to time. I rooted, I flashed a new kernel, no more freezings, no more problems, excellent performance, excellent battery life. So you gotta wait a few months until you get a new kernel. Now, which brings us to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reason, which is the same design. I mean, the back is absolutely the same, guys. Absolutely the same. Number one reason for people to upgrade their phones is because they're already bored using the same phone for like a year or 2 or 3 years. They want something new, something fresh, something different, whatever it is. And you've got the same one at the back. In the front is a little bit different, but not that much. Overall, the design is the same if you ask me. Now, we're coming to reason number 9, which is Gorilla Glass 5. It sounds good, more durable for drops. New number 5, yep. But I mean, I've watched all the reviews, I've watched the YouTube drop test videos and all that. I've read a little bit, and what I found out is that the new screen is more durable than the last screen, simply because they really needed this improved durability. I mean, if you check online, check on eBay, S6H, S7H, millions of phones with broken screens, simply because you drop your phone slightly on the edge, you get a crack straight away. I've dropped my Note 5 like 10 times already, I haven't cracked my screen. Why? Because it's flat. That's why. Now, because of the curves, they've toughened the Gorilla Glass 5, but they had to decrease its hardness. On the most scale of hardness, the old Gorilla Glass 4 was number 5, which means even metal can't scratch it. Now, the new Gorilla Glass 5 is level 3. Level 3 is just above plastic, which means that basically if you take your S Pen and you try to take a quick note off screen, sometimes you can hear how the S Pen just tries to scratch your screen because there's a little tiny particle of sand or stone or whatever in your pocket, and when you try to take a quick note, you can feel that something is scratching your screen. After that, you just wipe it down and you see that it's fine and you can relax. With the Note 7 though, you will scratch your screen with that tiny little particle, and after that you're gonna go and you're gonna buy a screen, fucking $2 screen protector for your $850 screen. You're gonna apply the screen protector, you're gonna see that it's not covering the edges, because it will not be covering the edges, and when you try to take a note and swipe down or just draw a line, you're gonna get stuck your S Pen on the edge, or you're gonna pull the notification tab, which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I like the edge screen, but let's leave it for the edge variant. Don't put that on the Note because you need a flat screen on the Note. Now, 10th reason. 10, yes, 10 buttons. The same 2 capacitive buttons. I like the buttons, but it pisses me off when I touch the screen, they light up for like 2 seconds. I mean, why? Why you didn't give us the opportunity and the option in the options menu display, options display, to adjust the brightness, to adjust the timing of those buttons? I know that there's a third-party application and you can do that with that, but it's just another process running in the background, another process draining your precious battery. Now, reason number 11, the fingerprint scanner. I mean, come on, guys, you haven't improved the fingerprint scanner like 3 generations now, and to be honest with you, I'm really hoping that you've put the Note 5 fingerprint scanner and not the Note 7, because the Note 7 fingerprint scanner scratches like unlike anything else on the market. Every single review I saw on the S7 and S7H has a scratched up fingerprint scanner. Why? Because obviously they screwed up. over there. And I'm really hoping that, as I said, they've put the Note 5 scanner back so you get no scratches on your fingerprint scanner. Also, why they didn't get rid of that physical button? 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3 got rid of this button, and you can just, you don't press the physical button, it's just capacitive. Way better, way easier, and probably cheaper. Why they didn't do that? I will let you know just a little bit further down the review. Now we're coming down to our 13th reason, which is the mono speaker. Now, the mono speaker is a mono speaker. No improvement here. No, I mean, why you didn't put two speakers, or at least like the HTC 10 or like the Huawei P9 Plus? You've got sound coming from the loudspeaker, and you've got a little bit of sound coming from the earpiece as well. That could have improved a little bit the sound experience, just to say that, okay guys, look, we've improved this year. But no, you've got the same muffled speaker from the S7 because of the waterproofing. Now, oh, also waterproof. You got a waterproof S Pen, so you can clean your ears easily this time without worrying. I mean, come on guys. Now, 14th reason is the 12 megapixel camera. The same one from the S7. When the S7 was released, I did a video S7 versus S6 camera, and the only thing which is improved for this camera is the face detection autofocus, which is perfectly fine. I like that feature. The other thing which is improved a little bit is the dynamic range, because they're using a little bit newer sensor. The dynamic range can be tweaked and changed and compensated after editing your photo. So basically the only thing that you get more is the autofocus. Now, they've decreased the resolution. They've made the sensor format 4:3 instead of 16:9. So basically, if you're like me, loving to take landscape photos, full resolution, if you want to take a full resolution landscape photo, you're looking for 9 megapixels. I mean, come on guys, 9 versus 16 megapixels. 4:3 boxy photo versus 16:9. I mean, come on, that's a huge downgrade for me. I don't like that, and there's nobody on earth who can convince me that the cropped 9 megapixel photo will look better than my 16 megapixel photo, simply because it won't. And the final reason is the pricing. Now, not only is more expensive than the S7 Edge, which is kind of expected, but the production cost is way lower than it used to be on the S7. Why? Same camera, same speaker, same fingerprint reader, same memory, probably, maybe, and basically it's almost the same phone and same processor as well. Have you got any idea how much cheaper the Snapdragon 820 is compared to how it used to be 6 months ago when they introduced the S7 and S7 Edge? It's way cheaper because Qualcomm announced the Snapdragon 821, and when you have a new model, the old model gets cheaper. So basically the production cost of this phone is lower than it used to be on the S7 Edge, which means that you and me were paying for that. And Samsung is clearly making money. So what we've got, to sum up, we've got a mediocre product which doesn't utilize the latest technology on the market. And if you think that they've skipped the number 6 just to match the iPhone 7 this year, they could have done a lot better job. Now, because of the slowdown, because of the high demand, because of the battery fiasco, because of the S5 fiasco, because of everything, their stock prices went down. So they've already lost $7 billion. Why? Because they screwed up. And let me tell you guys, if we don't stop buying this product, Samsung will never learn, and they will continue to take a piece, the same as Apple. They're taking a piece every single year, and people keep buying their products and they're happy. So if we're happy with less, and if we don't mind paying for less, then the next Note 8, who knows, we're probably gonna take a MediaTek processor inside. God. Anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys. By the way, just to finalize with something funny, I'm filming on the Note 5 right now, which I really love. I hope that the Note 7 will be better, but it isn't. Anyway, the way I'm filming right now is absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna take a photo, I'm gonna show it to you so you can have a little bit of a laugh on this negative video. But I just have to share my thoughts with you because I'm really disappointed of Samsung, and I really hope that not many people will buy this phone so we can have a better product next year. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do me a favor, subscribe to my channel because it feels really nice when somebody is watching your videos and is supporting what you do. Because don't get me wrong, I'm trying to be as honest as possible. Nobody is sponsoring my videos, nobody will sponsor my videos, so I can stay honest with you and most importantly true to myself about what I say, what I think, and what I share with you guys. So thank you very much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Adios.